Now let's talk about the free expansion process. Now if you talk about work transfer is identified only at the boundaries of a system. This means that work is a boundary phenomena. It's a boundary phenomena. Alright, that is, it's a form of energy that is in transit crossing the boundary. Now, let us consider a gas. This is the gas I want to consider for my experiment. And this is in a chamber, and this is separated from the vacuum by a partition. So this is a partition, and the chamber is insulated. So this is the insulation. This red colored lines, these are my insulation. Now, so this partition is basically keeping the gas in this chamber and separated from this vacuum. Now what happens is, let us remove this partition. So what will happen? This gas will rush towards vacuum, and now you will have gas in the complete chamber. So the vacuum is now gone and it also has gas in it. Right, so this is the expansion of gas we are talking about. So the expansion of a gas against vacuum is called free expansion. Alright, so the free expansion is the expansion against vacuum. Alright, now if we neglect the work that is associated with the removal of the partition, because you have to remove this partition as well, so some amount of work is spent on removing it, so let's ignore that work also and consider the gas and vacuum as one system. Okay, so in this particular expansion process, the work in going from 1 to 2, so let us say this is state 1 and this is state 2. The work in going from state 1 to 2 is 0. Although, if you look at 1 to 2, PdV, this is non-zero. This is quite a fascinating fact, because your work done, as we know, from 1 to 2 is integral 1 to 2 PdV. Now, this is 0, but this part is non-zero. Now, why is this part non-zero? Because you have a change in volume. So you have a change in volume. This means PdV is a non-zero quantity, but the work done is a zero value. Now, why is it 0? First of all, now if you talk about work, I told you that work is a boundary phenomena. You have to have some energy that is crossing the boundary. Isn't it? It's a boundary phenomena. Now we are considering gas and vacuum as a single system. So the first case, or the first reason of why the work is 0 is that there is nothing going across the boundary of the system. So whatever is happening is inside the system. That is one thing. The second case of why this work is 0 is because work is done against, or you can say work is done so as to overcome a certain resistance. Okay, I'll write this down. Work done is the energy spent, to overcome certain resistance. Alright. Now, if you talk about vacuum, because this expansion is against vacuum, and vacuum does not provide any resistance. So this means when a gas is expanding, it is not overcoming any sort of resistance. Okay, so because there is no resistance, there is no work. So there are two logics behind it. The first logic being that it is a boundary phenomena and there is nothing going across the boundary. And the second logic is that there is no energy being spent to overcome the resistance provided by the vacuum, as there is no resistance provided by the vacuum. So the work done is 0. Also, you cannot calculate the work with the help of this formula, because this process that is happening is not a quasi-static process. So this is a non-quasi-static process, and that is why you see these dotted lines. So this dotted curve indicates that we are talking about a non-quasi-static process, because this happens instantaneously, whereas a quasi-static process follows a very slow path. Alright, so these logics behind the explanation that whenever there is a free expansion of a gas, the work done in free expansion is always zero, although the value of PdV is non-zero. Okay, so I hope you understood this concept of free expansion process and the work done in the free expansion process being zero. Now, after understanding the concept of work transfer, now let's move on to the next concept and talk about heat transfer in thermodynamic processes.